Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast Motivation Talks with SK. So today we are diving into one of the most powerful yet challenging lessons you will ever learn. That is how to stand up for yourself. It is not just about being bold or loud. It's about knowing your truth, knowing your worth, protecting your boundaries and refusing others to decide who you are or how you should live. Okay? And once you learn this art, you don't just change how people treat you, but at the same time, you change how to treat yourself, right? Because in life, you will meet many kinds of people, some supportive, some critical, some who might try to take advantage of your kindness. It is endless, right? But here's the truth: if you don't stand up for yourself, no one, right? No one else will. Okay? Because too often we stay silent. We agree to things we don't want, we tolerate disrespect because we're afraid of conflict. And we put others' needs before our own, and with time, slowly, we teach them or make them realize that it is okay to not respect us or that our feelings don't matter. Okay? But standing up for yourself is not about starting fights or proving you're wrong. Not at all. Right? It's about drawing that very thin line which says, I deserve respect. My voice matters. My choices matter. Okay? It's about honoring your dignity and protecting your peace of mind. Okay? And it might look like that saying no doesn't feel right? Nobody likes to be rejected. But even if people expect you to always say yes, know when to say that big fat no. Okay? Because expressing your opinion even when you are unpopular or it makes you look bad isn't wrong to do. Refusing to let someone speak to you disrespectfully definitely is not the right thing, right? Leaving situation, jobs, or even relationships that will constantly drain your energy or harm your self-worth does not seem right either. Okay, because it is these small actions that build self-respect, and with every boundary you set, your confidence grows stronger and stronger. Okay, let me tell you a story about a girl named Anya who was known to be the nicest one in her group. She always agreed to help even when she was exhausted. She never argued even when somebody spoke rudely to her. And she even accepted criticism silently when it was even not fair. But over time, that niceness began to feel heavy because they started talking about her behind her, taking her for granted. Friends expected her to always adjust. Colleagues dumped work extra on her, and she often felt invisible, like her feelings didn't matter, she shouldn't be respected, and so on. Okay? So one day, Anya reached her breaking point. Her patience was done. She realized that being kind didn't mean being a doormat, right? So she started small. She said no when a colleague tried to push their work on her. She spoke up when a friend made a hurtful comment. And she stopped apologizing for having boundaries set. Okay? At first, some people were surprised, even upset. But Anya stood her ground. And slowly, people began to treat her differently. They respected her more, valued her time, and most importantly, she started respecting herself again. Right? Because Anya did not change who she was, she simply stopped shrinking to make others comfortable. Okay, because standing up is just not dealing with others, but it's healing the relationship you have with yourself. Every time you speak up, you tell yourself, I matter, my needs are valid, and my voice deserves to be heard. Right? And here's a secret: the people who truly love and value you won't be upset by the boundaries you set, they will respect it. But the ones who react negatively are often those who benefit from every silence you show towards them. Okay? If you're new to this, it might feel uncomfortable first, but that's okay. Always start small, baby steps, right? First, know your values. Be clear about what matters to you. When you know your worth, it becomes easy to defend yourself, right? And practice saying no. Second, because you don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace of mind. Okay? Third, use calm but very firm language. You can be polite and assertive at the same time, right? Fourth, don't fear losing people because the right ones will stay and the wrong ones will fall apart, and that's a gift. It's not a loss. Okay? Because standing up for yourself is one of the greatest acts of self love. It's not selfish, it's necessary. It's how you teach the world they have to treat you, and you start respecting yourself. You are worthy of love, happiness that you start realizing. Okay? Because silence can sometimes protect peace, but silence can also protect disrespect. So speak when it matters, say no when you must, and draw that line when it is crossed. Because at the end of the day, you are the guardian of your own dignity. You deserve to be treated with nothing less but respect. Okay? Thank you for joining me today. If this episode resonated with you, take it as a sign to stop shrinking and start standing tall, because you owe it to yourself, right? Until next time, speak up, stay strong, and never forget your worth. Okay? It is all for today. This is me signing off. Bye bye from SK.